I have come back to the farm to assure everyone that there will be more work done at Camp Snoopy either later tonight after I leave or tomorrow once I'm gone, because that seems to be the schedule that this park is running on now. Other than that, we're going to take a look at what it's like this off season between Boysenberry Festival and Summer Nights, and also something weird going up over in the corner of Soak City, which is kind of interesting. Anyway, let's go ahead and head inside the farm and see what's happening today. Whew, short lines today, but still took like 15 minutes to get in. Yeah, everybody already knows, but they took the canoe down at the entrance here to Camp Snoopy, so we're expecting those bars to come off soon and then a sign to come up here. They also, because they have this whole planter system here with the markers in it, they're probably going to be putting the little Snoopy statues, the little Snoopy characters outside Camp Snoopy store pretty soon. So this whole facade is probably going to be getting worked on in the near future. And I didn't get very far into Camp Snoopy before my little helper decided to show up. Oh man, there she goes. So as expected, Silly Sidewinder, complete walk-on. We're expecting most of these rides to be just like this. But we aren't here for rides. We're here to see what's happening in this land. Future side of airmail, nothing new to report. Doesn't look like they've touched this since the last time I've been here, which was a week ago. Looks like the same's gonna go with the Beagle Express, the train. There are markers along the side of the little rail gouge now. So it looks like they are starting to mark off where the track is going to go, which means they may have markers on the other side. I'll go to the other side and check that out. But yeah, it looks like they're actually starting to plot the actual pathway for this ride here. So maybe this could be a hint as to what's going to change as far as the layout, if anything changes at all. And the Campfire Theater, they're still digging over there. I don't know how long they're going to be digging until they start laying this concrete, but they have just trenches galore all over the place with the little markers sticking out, wood everywhere. They're still, I mean, they're not actually trenching with the Bobcat anymore, so this is all hand done. So this is all very detail oriented and stuff for them to get this all fixed and taken care of. They do have the raking for the benches, so that I'm assuming after they're done laying all of this rebar, then they'll be able to lay the concrete with the benches in it. I'm assuming that they're going to have the benches set down before they lay the actual top layer of concrete. I could be wrong there, but that seems like kind of how they did it last time. Of course, when they had to remove those benches from the last theater, they actually had to saw them out. So maybe they want to prevent having to do that again this time, just in case. But this is where they are now. It doesn't look like the rain slowed them down too much. They are moving along.
Move it or lose it, sister!
And this is where all the action's been happening. You can see they're already setting up the, it looks like the loading area right there, right? That's where their, all the lumber and stuff is, the little housing spot. They've also got a big structure on the other side too. So one of these is scenic and the other is to load. I'm not sure which is which. If you go by the art, it would lead you to believe that the loading area is probably the big metal structure on the other side there.
Wrong!
But all the track is laid down now. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, the train is there under bags, sitting on that bottom bank there, and all of their attention is now set on this big wooden structure here in the front. They're running the electrical through it already. They've got most of the skeleton up. They're gonna probably finish with the roof here within the next couple days, because there's people all over the place working on that there. But it's coming up super fast. This might be done within the next few weeks. And then when Huff and Puff, they were working super fast with it. I don't see anybody over there today, but it looks like they've kind of gotten
Come on! I could have gotten that, idiot!
a lot done there. Oh, there is people back there. Okay, there's people back there. They're working on the other side now. The tractor's still here and the dumpster, so they are still digging on this side because they obviously have to level everything out before they start laying track. And they also have that that little garage open. They've got the wall that was separating them from Montezuma open. And a lot of attention is being dedicated to the other side there. So these two spots are like the main spots right now, it looks like, for Camp Snoopy. I think these are the two rides that they want to have done, at least if they have anything done, by Memorial Day. So I saw last week they were actually starting to work on the Happy Swing area too. This seems about as easy to me to do as Airmail because it's a flat ride. All right, we heard there was a bunch of partying going on over here, so we're gonna go check out this party. It's funny to watch their development at Camp Snoopy because it goes in these big waves. Like it just happens all of a sudden, a bunch of stuff, and then it shuts down. But you watch tonight or tomorrow, something big's about to happen. They're probably gonna move the Happy Swings across the street or something like that. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Let's check out this party. Same can be said about Montezuma's Revenge. They announced it, and they took off all the track, and now it's sitting here. Again, my guess is they're probably just waiting until most of their hands are free from Camp Snoopy to really begin the process of recreating this ride because they still have a lot of work to do. But it seems like now they kind of have a starting point of where they want to go from here, and they've got kind of an end date. So, I mean, that's better than nothing. Yeah, and then the crossing here from Fiesta Village to the boardwalk is closed because they're working on the tracks again. So now if you come this way, you got to go all the way around through Fake Chipotle and then across Silver Bullet. All the little shops in Ghost Town still open. And when you're shopping with your wife, you have to make sure that you're ready to stop at them. But it's still a ghost town in the ghost town. That will forever be my running joke. Let's do something we haven't done in a very long time. Let's ride the Calico Mine trains. So they're testing one of the trains, and they're only running one. So it's like minutes between, but we'll be on the next one. So it's like 10 minutes waiting in line. It's still beats working.
Throw it over his shoulder and be like, beats working.
Into the famous
Into the mine.
The richest gold strike this side. This is where miners gone and dug his big right down into old Mother Earth. We're not paying for gold flakes here in the water.
Remember, one stray spark and we'll all get blasted.
More light.
Keep your hands and arms inside the cars now. Ain't falling off this mountain since 1880. Never mind that.
You know, buzzards sounding like hawks. Oh man. Oh!
And if you got any claims to stake down there at the assayers.
We're still waiting on word to when this is going to reopen. Everybody now is saying probably summer nights. I guess. I mean, there's still something going on inside, and they still haven't gotten the rest of the little plunge area done. So maybe they're waiting on parts or something. I don't know. But either way, it looks like they've got some time to kill before they fill this back up and give us our water ride that we so desperately need because it's starting to get hot out here again. And in like a month, it's time for some summer nights music. Dance party. Oh, I'm ready. I'm kind of ready for those dance parties. I'm not gonna lie, I'm ready for it. And then again, like I mentioned before, all I gotta do is ask. And they put the walls up for this little quick six market that's gonna be here in about 5 or 6 weeks. So they got the walls up now, and the market will probably be up maybe a little over a month or so. Not too shabby. They move fast when they want to. And as we head further back to the nether regions of the park, see, there's just less and less people around now. People don't understand that this place back here exists, and it houses one of the greatest places in the whole park to eat. Prop shop. And you know when it gets hot outside, we're trying to get that boysenberry Sprite. I think if it gets above a certain degrees Fahrenheit, they should just open this with the park and let us ride it. They got water in it, but it's not open yet. I mean, well, and by that I mean the rainwater.
Why are you the way that you are?
Pony Express though, not so much. Still working on that ride. Whittle still can't get his hands out of that boysenberry jar. Got it all over his face. Still. He's building up quite the army of big feet. I'm kind of worried.
Well, my philosophy is that worrying means you suffer twice.
A whole arsenal of little wood guys. And at the front lines, Beer Belly Green Man. He has pretty eyes though. Why? It's just me, or does the boardwalk seem more open to you? Like it seems like there's something's missing. I don't know what's going on. Or maybe, I don't know, they still have the overhead lights. Oh, this is tripping. Did they have carts or something over here? I don't know, this is weird. I don't like it. Oh man, it's more sunny, that's what it is. More sunny and hot. Okay, we made it this far without eating anything. But even the best of us break down every once in a while. And it's time to go to Coasters to see what they have to eat now. So there were a couple things that were still in the Boysenberry Festival meal plan that we hadn't gotten yet from Coasters. The French toast burger and the salmon. So we're just gonna kill two birds with one stone and try them both and see how they are. This is our first time in Coasters since they reopened. I like it. I mean, it's not totally different, but it feels different. Like, I don't know, it feels more happy in here. Maybe that's just me. Okay, so we take the sandwich, we take the burger, we dip it in the drizzle, try it out. I need another bite.
So there's so many different flavors.
It's really not bad. It's an acquired taste. It's all those flavors all up in one. But it tastes almost like a different version of a McGriddle. And you gotta make sure you have the syrup too. The boysenberry syrup is kind of what makes it, because it's a really strong flavor. How's the salmon? None of that is salmon. Try to cheat me out of salmon.
Who's hungry?
The burgers, it looks like the burgers they make in the back. The salmon, it's kind of like the sushi, how looks like something they just got at Ralph's and had it shipped over. So these little fast lane things are popping up everywhere now. They got this one in front of, there's one here, there's one over by Ghost Rider, and I'm sure they're gonna have one by Accelerator soon. I thought it was this thing. Turns out it's not, it's this thing. So you come in and you buy you buy the Fast Pass here.
Hello.
And you get it here, and then you send it to wherever the Fast Pass entrance is to the ride that you're on. Also, there's some weird stuff happening over at Soak City now. There's like a new little structure that's being built right there on the wall that's up against the beach. I'm not sure what that is. Could KNOTT be paying a little bit more attention to Soak City finally? Maybe to the point where we might get something new here in the next couple of years? That would be cool. Thus ends another trip around the farm, looking at things before they change them tonight because
you know they're gonna.
But I get to go play dad now and go pick up the kids, so until I see y'all next time, catch you on that flippity flop.